one last thing in the press clips. The other news we made this week is we and me in particular got to make Milo Yiannopoulos. And his stupid name that's foreign and I don't care how to pronounce it. We got to make him mad because sort of by proxy, you'll remember the other week I called him Milo Yiannopoulos. And by proxy, it was an editor at the Daily Beast. This guy, Andrew Curl. Again, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his last name. This is a running joke. We don't know how to say anyone's fucking name, whether it's Ross Douthout or any of these fucking people, because I don't really care. But actually, Andrew is a fan of the show, so he's cool and will be spared the coming purge at the Daily Beast. Andrew, if you're listening to this, just stay close to Michael Weiss. Michael Weiss and his handlers will protect you. But stay close to them.
Yeah, if you see Michael going for the chopper, you know that our drone is on the way.
So basically, Andrew called Milo. He said, when is Milo Yiannopoulos going to be speaking at the Republican convention? And fucking and then Milo immediately got in there and he was like, right, liberals have an approved list of people that you can mock. Shameful racism, which is really like the only move that he has is to accuse, social justice warriors of, maybe you're actually the intolerant one, but Milo, we really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and, that's the thing. The whole point of that is those guys and all of his minions are the same way. They think that if they can catch you being politically incorrect, you'll literally be like one of those robots that gets a logical
and does not compute.
Yeah, and their fucking head will start smoking. It's like, we don't fucking care.
And Andrew said, Nero, it's a reference to a joke from the Chapo Trap House podcast. I see it as mocking your cartoonishness, but enjoy their podcast. And again, thanks, Andrew, for the shout out.
Yeah, thank you, fam.
But Milo responded, and now the backpedal. Why not just call me a cunt and move on? Spineless. Milo, you're a cunt. Let's move on. What do you think?
Milo, Greece is not a real place. It's not a real country. How do you like that?
I entertain
on the show.
idea.
We'd like to destroy you.
Yeah, come on the show. If we'll call you a cunt on the show. But actually, I did toy with the idea of inviting Milo on the show, and Brendan did. Of course, he'd never responded to it because, if he listened to us for 5 minutes, he would realize that it would just be like a yearling being ripped apart by the young, hungry wolves. He would not survive.
He would get flashbacks of going on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, a good preview of that would be we did rewatch his appearance on the Joe Rogan show, which was fucking hilarious. And what's so good about that is if he's put under he has one move and one move only, which is the ham-fisted provocation of the gender studies course at Bard University. But when he's put under even the slightest bit of pressure, he reverts to British Spider from Goodfellas. That's what he comes across as. Joe Rogan would be like, dude, you're gay as fuck, man. What the fuck is wrong with being gay? And then Milo would just be like, I'll have a Cuddy and soda Spider.
Yeah, no, Milo during that interview actually said if there was a pill to make him not gay, he would take it.
And he was like, why don't you go fuck yourself, Joe? And then Joe just put him in the arm bar.
Yeah, Joe dropped a kettlebell on his fucking weird Easter Island fucking skull.
So I'm glad we got to make Milo this mad this week. And people also made him mad by pointing out that he dresses like Poochie. So I think now everyone, if you want to make Milo mad, just respond to anything he says with "Where's Poochie?"
What's that name again? I forgot.
Yeah, he totally fucked up there because by responding to the Poochie thing, he admitted that it got to him. He fucked that up real bad. So now everyone knows. That's the fucking exhaust port in the Death Star. Just shoot it back.
Do you think the fucking 35-year-old man who buys Jordans is a little insecure about his appearance? Yeah. I'm wondering.
The guy who dresses like Criss Cross.
He dresses like Fredo Santana going to a funeral. He's like fucking white and old.
But what I liked about this is that in the Chapo Trap House account, which was added in all this, we did get to see like a little glimpse of his fan base, which is like the funniest thing in the world. And they were just like, I can't see this ending well for you, Andrew. Shameful. Shit like that. And the thing about Milo is that like more than any like social justice warrior or like racial minority, like if he has more contempt for his own fans than anyone. Anyone else in this universe.
If we were able to interview him, the thing I would want to just hammer on is like, and you fucking hate these people. You find them disgusting.
How could you not? Like, you ever see that photo of him where it was like one of those things where like people get to meet him and take their photo with him, and he's like standing next to these guys who look exactly like the guys who like go to porn conventions to get their photo taken with Lisa Ann and do like the hand hover like over her shoulder trembling. Like that's who his fans are, but for him, not even a porn star, which is even more. That's even worse.
Yeah, I mean, a porn star has materially contributed to your happiness in life.